Welcome, friends. Full clear incoming. Exothermic. Last time we streamed, we had 1,000 subs, so this is going to be our second stream with 1,000 subs. But welcome. Hold on one sec. I am just being a little bit of a goldfish and spending some money, but I'm doing it through my phone because I want to get my points from Google Play. And so I was just spending a little bit of money because the Chirotech packs came back. So I just had to do that real quick. Now I'm going to reload my game, and I should have it up on the screen for you guys. I spent, after a little frustration, I may have spent a little on Chirotechs just for the simple reason of I just used a ton of them. So, okay, it's reloading now. Let's bring you guys over. There we go. Let's open this browser window. We'll make it separate. Okay, I have this somewhere, right? Okay, there we go. We're in. Oh, shiz, I gotta set my territory defenses tonight before long. Let's get this full clear exactly, Danklord. That's what I like to hear. It's going to be an interesting one. I think we can full clear, but there's an entire possibility that we can't. For the simple reason that I didn't take my Executor off defense, and that might have given him the win, because he has all 3 meta ships. We're actually going to take a look right now, just to see if... we'll leave it to be a surprise. I think we can leave it to be a surprise, what he does on defense typically. I need to start scouting people out more now that we're in Kyber. I stopped scouting for a long time just because it wasn't necessary and really didn't affect what I was doing. So, yeah, all 3 GL ships. Yeah, so let's, this guy is literally, he has all 3 GL ships, all fully leveled up, so he's a little bit of a whale. Either that or he's just really efficient with his crystals, which, I mean, he has 400 crystals daily, it looks like, period. Or, you know, a little bit less than that. But on top of that, I mean, you guys probably saw it just a second ago. He has the Marauder up and running, so he can deal with that. That's probably going to be my next project. Yeah, it is Kyber, though. But yeah, but look at these characters, though. Like, he only has 2 GLs. And so that's the thing, is this guy's literally relying on his GL ships and his core teams. He doesn't have, like, any GLs. Looks like he's going for Leia next, but yeah, there's a Drogon. Yeah, so he's going for Leia next, but it definitely looks like he's, he heavily focused on just GL ships, and that's been carrying him in Kyber no problem. Which honestly is not a bad strat, and this is probably what I'm going to be doing next, is getting my Marauder to a point where I can counter Leviathan, because as much as I want to go full in on JML, I really need a Leviathan counter, like, ASAP. Yeah, most people don't like ships, you're right. Although people, you know, people that do focus on them, they get a long ways. Let's see. So I wanted to go see if I can find my copy and paste document, just so that way I don't have to actually type this in. There it is. Okay. That should allow me to... Whoops. Okay. That should sit at the top now, so now people can see it. Okay. So both his GLs are on defense. I really need to take some time and get myself an armorer, because this might be the end of the Grand Arena right here. Yeah, because like my Sith Eternal just doesn't have a great team to go with him is the problem. I really need to get my armorer up. Okay, I think here. Well, I have you guys as my witness. I am going to do this right now. I already kind of started. Hey, Skodal, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Okay. Armor is now on the list. And then, where's my Bad Batch? Hunter's now on the list. He a light side farm? He is a light side farm. Perfect. So I could farm him during JML too. Sick. Ugh. Yeah. It's getting hard to keep up with JML, so I'm trying to think of what team I could put with Sith Eternal to make JML work. Get out of here with your Christmas music. Okay. So we got 2 GLs on defense, and he put them on the south, which basically guarantees that his ships are going to be probably his GL ships on his side. So, ooh, smart cookie, throwing his Phoenix on defense. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting Grand Arena. Yeah, so the problem with Geo Brood Alpha, I always put him with him. It works really well in 3v3, but in 5v5, without the armor, it becomes really rough. And I don't have a dialed-in Thrawn like he does to pull off his cheese with his armor. And besides, right now, so I just got my armor to Gear 9, like, I think yesterday. I spent, like, I think it was 24 million credits to get a couple people up to test them in Conquest to see if I get a red crate. Because I have gold crate, but I need 1 red crate to be able to get enough shards to get Bane day 1. And so, you know, took a look at what I could do, basically. Hey, Hotel, how you doing? So yeah, actually, while we're discussing it, let's not just discuss it. Let's take a look at the, you know, how people are doing things, right? So let's bring you guys over. I did splurge a bit and pay for premium for this, just so that way if we can ignore the ads from now on. Okay, so we're gonna need, he should be in the top of the list, isn't he? Yeah, Jedi Master Kenobi counters. Okay. So now we have GAC Insight. So let's add lead, Sith Eternal Emperor, view battles, and we are going to, where's the button for, has no attacking Datacron, and let me just double check, does he have a defending Datacron? I don't think I saw one. Yeah, no defending Datacron. So no defending Datacron. And then let's give him his team. So he had Kat, Kenobi, Ahsoka, and Padme. Few battles. Oh, I'm not liking those percentages. But okay. Okay, so let's see. Do you guys... Oh, I think... Hold up. That might be a problem. Is there a way to make this dark mode? I don't even know how to make it dark mode. Whatever. Just because I don't think we can see your guys' chat over here, unfortunately. Let me move my chat over so I can see you guys. Ult event is a pain for Ray. Hey, dude, if you have a C3PO, there's a really easy way. My first order officer, I want to say he's only like 274 or something like that, Jason. Dude, Hotel, the bonus tiers are rough. If you're going for the ult tier and you're looking for a better guide and you have C3PO, go look up All In on Finn. Works really well. That doesn't matter. Yeah, go check out... so instead of using my ult tier, you can use my stuff for the other tiers. But instead of using my ult tier, if you have a Relic C3PO, it's a lot easier to go in with the All In on Finn strat. but unfortunately not everyone has C3PO, and that was kind of the reason that I didn't test it all with C3PO, and I went the way that I did with what I was doing, was because I wanted to make sure it was using only the requirements like the event gives you, basically. So definitely go look up All In on Finn. If you're in our Discord, there should be a link in there somewhere that someone brought it up recently. Pog, Siebes, heck yeah. Are you ending at 70 points, or are you going to keep going? Okay, let's see. So I don't have Daka and Zombie. They're also on my list to upgrade. I do have Geo Brood, so we'll add Geo Brood. We do have a Wat Tambor. Okay, so it looks like it's 60% for that. But I don't have Wat. I'm sorry, what is that? Or I don't have armor. What is that? Most of these have armor. Gar Saxon, really? Okay, so Set. I do have Set lying around. It butchers up my Darth Revan team a bit, but I do have a Set. It seems like not bad. 33%. So about a 50% win rate. Is there anything else I'm seeing that I could use? Not really. There's not really any other great ideas. Three to 4. Yeah, that's fair, dude. Bronzium sucks. All your teams died to Rey. Dude, get that Star Killer, bruh. See Wat, First Order Officer, Armor Thrawn. Armor with Fu and Thrawn. I can't use Fu. Fu, unfortunately, is needed for the Lord Vader battle. He hit a huge crit. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, that hurts, Siebes. That hurts. Okay, so looking at this. What was the one you suggested? Yeah, okay, so let's check Thrawn. See if there's anything else besides... Yeah, it looks like you have to have armor to get Thrawn to work. And that's kind of the point, is Thrawn is to pass turns to Armorer. Yeah, Jason, I wish I had Armorer lying around. But unfortunately, my Armorer is Gear 1 for this Grand Arena. She'll be Gear 9 for other Grand Arenas. And I'll dial in Thrawn's speed, see if we can't get this going. But unfortunately, it's not looking great. Okay, let's bring you guys back over. Even if we can just get Cat dead, that's all I care about. Because the moment Cat is dead, I have 1,000 different cleanups that I can use on this. Ooh, speaking of which, we gotta check something on this guy. I'm guessing he mods really well, considering where he is with only 2 GLs. But I could check something really quick. We might be able to do something really dumb. Let us take a look. Take my Rey off defense and my opponent has Starkiller. I mean, honestly, having a GL on defense, regardless of if they have Starkiller, it's still going to be an iffy battle. It's never a sure thing. And so I like to keep her on defense regardless. Because, you know, that's one more team to bait out a powerful team, and that could trip them up on other things. So, let's see. What is this one? Defense, I'm guessing. 40% defense, that's not bad. And then the basic one, which the basic one's annoying. But it's not awful, it's not awful. So yeah, this is the battle that's kind of the make or break for this Grand Arena, guys. What are the other teams on defense? I'm not sure if my Wampa can actually beat this. We're gonna have to look up what's an answer for that. That should be super easy. I can Imperial Trooper that. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of teams that we're gonna have to like look up counters for, because I genuinely don't know, you know, what to use against Phoenix, because I just don't see them on defense much right now. Of course, I'm gonna be seeing him more, so we gotta figure something out now. Not as worried about Qui-Gon today, because, you know, we got a lot of answers for Qui-Gon. But overall, this is going to be an interesting Grand Arena. We gotta play this pretty good. I feel like Kuiper is gonna be that time with us where it's always going to be a rough match, doesn't matter what person I'm going against, which makes sense. It's, you know, the top players of the game. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to check this. Yeah, dang, that's so much speed. I'm not that dialed in, unfortunately. And Obi-Wan gives how much? Yeah, it's 363 is rough. That's a like 350 is right where, you know, you want to have your cat. Yeah, plus 30 speed. So she's at 393. So there's no way that I can outspeed her with my bounty hunters. I need to dial in my I need to relic my Zam. That'll give you an extra 10 speed to the team. And then I have to add 20 more speed onto my more like 15 more speed on my Grief Karga, and then I'd be able to beat that. So okay, let's see what we have. Something like that. Sith. So we get set. Thrawn's really not going to help us. And so we could do this. This was kind of one of the ones that we saw that would work. I wish I had a Relic Watt, just so that way I could throw a Datacron on to increase their defense. But that's basically... Oh, dang it! Again, I forgot to do something on pulling something off my defense. I really need to take a second and change my stuff on defense. Okay. Oh, here goes nothing, I guess. This could go very badly. And it probably will, if I'm being honest. Okay. Hold on. I gotta make it so that way I can hit airplane mode. But, I mean, honestly, if this doesn't win, I don't think we have a way to win. So, here we go. Do we... Let's see if we have a song. I know I don't have access to the normal songs he does for this battle, Arnold, because he does them using other people's songs. But let's see if we can't find a song that's semi-fitting for at least for Sith Eternal. I mean, we don't really get to play it often, so I don't see why not just do the Jawa song, just because it's bumping. But it'll... Oh, here we go. That fits enough, right? Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, dude, my heart is pumping. Captain Amazing, not so bad so far, but we'll see. This is, you know, this is our first battle, but it's a doozy. Okay, you don't want that one. You want that one. Okay, sweet. We're gonna go in Cat. Cat will either insta-kill. Yep, okay, insta-kill set. That's rough. Why aren't they not ignoring protection? Am I crazy? Something's going on. Okay, let's get our tank back up. They're already at mini high ground, holy crap. No need to do anything besides basic. Jeez. Okay, that's a waste on him. Oh gosh. Oh, please work. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, go for him. Yep. Dude! Yes, we can clean this. We can clean this. Yeah! Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta negate damage. Streamer luck. Hey, just because those percentages were just so low on the website doesn't mean that's at the actual percentages they have. Just because they, let's go for Padme. It's just those low because it's, you know, whether or not it succeeds on the first try. Which, you know, this is probably not going to succeed on the first try. But hey. Come on. Land shock on someone. Okay. Oh. 100% streamer luck. Fine. Okay. Also, JM, Caleb, and Skodal, whoever is in the chat that's a member, we do have a new emoji for you guys for when people enter the chat with hello there. Just had my guy who's making them just finished it yesterday, and so I just put it in today. There you go, was the matter. Threw it in chat. Yep, we got a little hello there. Yep. So whenever someone comes in with hello there, I need you members to be on top of this. I need you to put in General Kenobi. Okay. So that's cleanable. Cleanable with what? I'm not sure, but it's cleanable. The scary thing is that, yeah, that's gas food. You are correct, my friend. General Kenobi, a little peepee. Okay, sounds good, exothermic. Yeah, so that's the problem is this is my, oh, come on, members. You gotta come in here. Yeah, so that Malgus is the problem, is I have to kill that Malgus. Thank you, JM. What's the matter? Perfect. You guys are on top of this. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta kill this Malgus somehow, and the only way to do that is with a gas. So this is like one of the nastiest defenses I think I've ever seen. We'll see if I actually get anywhere. Hey, Frank. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's rough. So like we don't have a gas to spare on that JMK. Let's see if let's do a couple battles and we'll come back. So this one has to be SLKR. So we're gonna try this. Not Future God's Conquest. We're playing with this version of SLKR. Okay. So this is what we're dealing with. So let's I really wish the song for SLKR was part of his repertoire, but that one's an Isaac one, I believe. But yeah. Okay, let's get this battle done. This could technically mess with Malgus. That is a heavy technically, JM. We'll take a look and kind of see what we have going on versus what they have. But yeah, I would love to see an SLKR lifter IDK. I would love to see Snoke as a SLKR lifter. I think that would be so cool. Conquest unit Snoke this year, hopefully, maybe. Okay, let's try this. This is another one that's like, if it doesn't work, we don't really have a cleanup for it. So this might be a very short Grand Arena. We'll see. Okay, we gotta start ramping. Oh, that is a weak Piet and a weak Maul. Dang, I was really hoping I'd get that kill on Piet off of that. It's fine. We'll work our way through. It's just Maul's gonna wipe out some of our team. Yeah, Maul's gonna wipe out some people. But we'll deal with it. I forgot Vader's Merciless is gonna be painful. Dang. Oh, he already hit it? Holy shiz. I was gonna have to hit ultimate right there. Dang, that was rough. Dang. Yeah, that's it right there. I don't have another counter for that. Small victories, small victories. Yes, hot take, you should farm Fennec. Honestly, not a bad idea considering how my account looks already. Fennec would actually fit really well. I have a lot that I could build outwards towards, and I've been really focused on just like, I really want JML, just because I like Luke as a character in the old canon. But like, yeah, I think taking some time to build my account outwards is going to help me stay in Kyber a lot, because we might get stomped several times with how it's looking right now. Especially because we just don't have the lifter units. We don't have Daka and Zombie, and we don't have Armorer. And so I think those three need to be next on my list to farm, while I'm farming Bad Batch just to get my Marauder working. Yeah, SLKR for Jabba so instead of having to waste it on Lord Vader. Absolutely, I agree. So let's play Solitaire maybe? Yeah. So let's see what we got. I mean, one more to attempt, I guess. Does this look like it's going to end well? The answer, oh, wow, that's hold on. Yeah, like, does it sound like it's going to end well? The answer is probably no. Am I going to do it anyways? Yes. Yep, okay, I got the right one. Ooh, here we go. Farming Germany, you get most of the Lord Vader counter, especially if you go for Executor first. Yeah, that's fair. Like, yeah, I have the Executor counter, or not the Executor, the Jabba, or my brain's just not working today. Lord Vader. Yeah, never tell me the odds. I mean, it's not like I have any other choice, dude. I don't have anything else to get through this. Oh gosh. Do we have a song to hype this up? I don't know if his Anakin song's in here. We got the Lord Vader song. We might as well use that. Someday I will be. Someday I will be. I will be the most powerful. Can take Darth Revan without Malak? Boss should be able to. Hey Zarkson, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. We got this. At least one of our counters needs to work today. Oh. Yep, there goes gas. Holy crap. Come on, go after Malak. There you go. Oh. Yeah, Relic 9 Malgus is very disgusting. Okay, gas is back up. And gas is back down. Well, this was fun. Oh. Oh, this is painful to watch, dude. Oh. None of our counters are working today, guys. Oh, Stardew Valley after. Right back down, yeah. He got up, he was like, no. He 100% Mace Windowed him and just told him to take a seat. Holy crap. Dude. Oh. Yeah, honestly, Datacrons are frustrating. I'm actually excited for this next season where there's like almost no stats on the Datacrons. I actually really am excited for that. It's probably going to kick me out of Kyber, honestly, because my gas will be significantly less powerful. I need to get my gas himself up a couple relic levels, to be sure. Okay. Okay. I mean, at this point, we're just gonna have some fun, right? So, okay, let's see. We got Malgus. With protection recovery, yeah. Dude, honestly, the data discs I had, this, what is it called? This, Conquest. I basically had protection recovery on him, and it was so incredibly good. So I had Zareth watching my stream last round, and I got absolutely destroyed in Kyber as well. I felt like I didn't complete at this level. Yeah. Honestly, I just need to dial in a couple things and get a couple things finished, and I think I'll be fine, if I'm being completely honest. Because, like, basically, I just need a counter for one more GL ship, which is the Leviathan. I have the other two down. But I need a counter for the Leviathan. I've been, Kick's marquee character, that'd be awesome. Honestly, I would take, there's so many clones that I would take for characters. Okay, so we could, okay, I don't see this winning whatsoever. Right? These are the guys that actually scare me the most when it comes to being in Grand Arena, are the people that don't have a lot of Galactic Legends and that have good mods, because they're just absolutely terrifying to go against. So, I don't see this winning, but like, I don't know, maybe? Yeah, you're not wrong, JM. Yeah, Keller and Beck, we got up. So we pulled Keller and Beck out of the 5,000 shard or 5,000 crystal thing for Christmas. And I was like, should I get him up or should I keep using him at 3-star? And everyone voted, get him up to Relic 7. Or, well, Relics. And I took him up to 5, and the chat was like, hey, why not 7? And I was like, fair enough. Okay. Well, let's see if I can't do this real quick. Control C. Could that pack pull dupes, Siebes? What do you mean? Where's my... There it is. Okay, guys. Okay, we're gonna throw out a poll. Who's this last one? Who you guys want to see Keller and Beck go up against? I really need to relic my Qui-Gon too, just so I can start throwing Datacrons on that team. Oh, duplicates. Yeah. You can pull duplicates, which was worrying, but I had the crystals saved up. Yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah, after I wrap up this round, absolutely. I'll go over kind of last round. It was interesting, for sure. But yeah, I don't have a lot of the characters. Out of the 5,000 bundle, like I haven't farmed Inquisitors, all kinds of stuff, and so I was like, I have a pretty good, idea of, I could get something new. Whereas the previous packs, I pulled Qui-Gon Jinn on the first set of packs, and then I pulled, I can't even remember who, but someone else I already had on the second set of packs. Like, I've gotten all duplicates. It's been awful. Skiff Card Lando, is he like the only one you had? Okay, so while you guys are voting, we're gonna get at least one done. So we were looking at Wampa right here. Let's see if we could have actually cleaned this up. We're not in 3v3. I can use my squads tab. Honestly, that's probably going to be our best bet because we're going to need to deal some damage. The Tuskens on the Shard Shop one, very saddening. I mean, if you don't have the Tuskens, at least it was a new character. Like, that's all that really matters to me. I just wanted something that was a new character. But yeah. So we'll see if this can take down this and see if we could have actually cleaned this up if things were going well. Let's see. We got to get the song in here because this is my second favorite of Arnold's songs. So I've cleaned up this before with this, but I think it was a solo JMK. I don't remember. Regardless of what I do, they're going to ignore it. I should have gone the other way, just because then I could put tenacity down on them. Let's clear off debuffs. Or clear up buffs. Drop some stuff on people. Okay, as long as they don't get tenacity up before she takes a turn, we're good. Focus down Padme. Get some ability blocks out. Solid. Get some shocks out, maybe. Heck yeah. You can't gain or lose turn meter, doesn't matter. Sure. Build up the stacks hard. Leave him alone. That won't do anything to him. I could have given critical hit immunity to him, but he already had it. They have offense up. Get us that up. Okay, he can ignore it anyways. They aren't doing much to me, but I'm not doing much to them either. That's the problem. He still has that. Let's just clear off you. Give you full protection. Come on, Padme. We'll get through you. Okay. Pull it out of the sky. I freaking love that animation so much. Ugh. Oh my gosh. She was so close. Clear off. And she's under damage immunity. I didn't even notice. Is this unresistable? Copy spelled resisted. Full in. Come on, full in, full in, full in. All I need is one hit. Stop that! Jerks! Okay, gone. Clear off debuffs. Or clear off buffs. Come on, come on. Sure, clear off again. I mean, the good news is I can't attack out of turn anymore, but that should seal the deal with her. Let's get some Billy blocks around. Speed down. Killer? Thank you. That actually might be a bad idea, throwing it on auto, being honest. Ooh, we're about to get him to pop. Yep, he just popped. Just go basic. Keep getting some damage in. Lock on debuffs. Sick. I think that's it. Oh. Goodness gracious, dude. Okay. Is my music really quiet? I apologize, guys. Here, we'll just up volume in general a little bit for you guys. And then, in-game, I'll reduce volume. Okay, we're gonna close the poll. Looks like Phoenix is the way to go. Oh, Captain Amazing, the savior mechanic. That's right. Completely forgot about that. Okay. How's the round so far? It's not good. This has been rough. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, we're trying this against Phoenix. Hello, Justin. You did not say hello. I missed the sultry sound of your voice. Okay, you guys voted. We're going for it. Thank you, JM. Way to stay on top of things. I mean, I am working on the prestige quest for doing a, you know, undermanned team. It might shoot me in the foot, but like, you might as well, right? Okay, we're going for it. We got this, guys. We got this. Oh, do it. Let's just hit him. Get him down a little bit. Some foresight out there, I guess. I already have offense up, so let's just try and go for a kill as much as possible. Are they going to be just stuck behind Obi-Wan this entire time? We'll hit this. Why not? Yeah. They just have no buff to spells. It's interesting. Come on, one more AoE. Oh, this is a little painful. Yeah, I don't know if Obi-Wan's the route to go. Yeah, no one's hit the thing, so I can't use that. You had your chance, guys! Why did you go after Keller and Beck? Okay, they lost out their one person. 2 people. I mean, might as well get rid of their turn meter. Gosh, that deals a lot less. He's unfortunately not going to be able to do anything with this. Let's go with basics just to get foresight. Honestly, he's going to be the problem, but he's feeding him. Okay. Protection up. Nope. Okay. Jeez. The fact that they're just sitting here absolutely demolishing these guys is insane. Yeah. Yeah, the auto taunt's probably actually bad, which is unfortunate. We'll try it without Obi-Wan from here on out, and we'll use Obi-Wan as a plug-and-play character, probably. Maybe throw him with my Jedi Knight Revan team. Speaking of, let's try that. I don't really want to use them is the problem, because I've got this. I'll try it. There's 2 Jedi I can't get through it, and with a buzzy poke stick and an out-of-shape Mr. Clean clone. Oh, fair. Gosh, I got my characters in what order they're in mixed up. Yeah, let's just pass it around. I should have passed Yoda. Still working out. And voila. The goat Rex. About Rex is his beard. Gosh, you guys are great. But yeah, we'll keep going and just do as much as we can. I mean, that's about all we can do, right? Oh, Sovereign Winter, good to see you. I don't know. Sure, why not? Yeah. Mr. Clean one day. Oh, that's great. Interesting. Come on, take a turn. Thank you. Guess he just didn't get any crits. I wasn't paying attention, if I'm being honest. It's done. Sick. Turn meter going. Basically, we're just relying on Mando getting as many turns as he can. I mean, he's stunned. Might as well just get rid of him. That was annoying. I completely forgot about him. That was my bad. I'm not playing too smart today, guys. I'm just not paying attention. Not that we really need Arsing, but regardless. One more turn. Come on. Go around, guys. Just keep running the merry-go-round. That. Sure. It's done. Oh, that might be a kill. Okay, we're good. Get rid of him. We're trying here. We'll get through eventually. Oh, we're probably gonna get insta-killed with boss, but it's fine. It's fine. We're going. There we go. Any non-GLs beat SLKR and deep size JKL? There isn't a whole lot that you can do, although I've seen people have quite a bit of luck with Starkiller, especially with Darth Vader lead instead of Emperor Palpatine lead. He's understunned. We can keep going for a second. See if we don't have a... There we go. Let's see if that saved us any. Banners. Solid. Best banners we could do. Just got the full clear. Didn't think it would happen. They had Negotiator or Falcon Fleet. Decided to put a Gear 12 Tarkin with Geos on defense. Oof. Yeah, okay, we gotta check real quick. There's no other counters to Malgus, is there? Pull you guys over real quick. Larry always gets underestimated. True. Nice, dude. That's awesome madness. Okay. Hey, look at that. It's the top of the page for a reason. Exclude Galactic Legends. Yeah, I don't have Jedi Knight Cal. I don't have Jedi Knight Luke. 47% with Starkiller. That's painful. A 3% chance with Traya. I mean... Why not, right? A 3% chance is better than a no percent chance. Right? Please? Right? Nice. Best I've pulled off is getting Raz to defeat the enemy negotiator. Clean up with my horrible rebel free light speed bundle. Jeez. 4 GL defense. I'm not getting through that one today. Hey, you might as well try. I'm trying here. Oh, goodness. Okay, where's my Sith? Oh, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Okay, but like... Hear me out. I'm not using my Sith Empire for anything else. So, like, Why not try this? I don't know if this team actually gains that much turn meter, but it shuts off any turn meter gains they do have. So, like, I don't know, maybe there's a chance. Okay, we're trying it, you know, why not? One non-ult GL versus 3 GLs, that's rough. Let's get rid of your taunt. Jerk. Stop it. Okay, technically, all I need at this point is for them not to hit another stagger and I win. That is all that I need right now to get a win. And, yeah, that's it. Right there. Just lost my win. Hey, Dr. J, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I do have GeoBrood Alpha. That's who we used with, what's his bucket? Haha! With Sith Eternal today to get that JMK. Oh, I forgot to mention the reason I need Razor Crest. Or no, RGO Royal Guard. Yeah, that's fair. I have a video for that, actually, for how to do that one. That's really stupid. So, at this point, you know, technically, they can't actually kill Nihilus, I don't think, anymore. I think it's literally impossible for them to actually kill Nihilus. Oh, he helps with his counter. Interesting. Yeah, I've genuinely never tried. Okay, yeah, they could kill him with Malik. That's right. Jeez. That was fun. Doesn't SA hit through protection? I don't know, entirely possible. But, you know, it's not based off of the fact that he can hit through protection. It's the fact that Nihilus, if they pump too many debuffs on the team, Nihilus becomes basically unkillable through his health. It's not about protection whatsoever. Yeah, so that's, you know, a lost cause. We might as well hit up this team real quick. Where's our... Here, we'll actually try this just for fun, because we don't have another place for it. I haven't actually tried this counter before. Dude, I cannot wait for the current season of Tentacles to be gone, if I'm being honest. Honestly, clean. This is actually not bad at all. Yeah, like, that was honestly not bad at all. As health ramp is one of my favorite mechanics in the game. 3 annihilate sudden diva, so you couldn't tell a sudden whirlwind difference. Dude, that's insane. Okay, we got 2 more battles that we can actually do. We might as well run them. This actually could kill me if I'm not careful. Just other relics in that. Yeah, that Malgus team is rough. Yeah, the new set of Datacrons do suck, but that's kind of the point, is I'm excited for a season where I don't have to worry about how absolutely busted the current set of Datacrons is. So, like, I'm fine with it. Why am I looking? We're doing Imperial Troopers here. I passed them. Where are they? There we are. Yeah, the 5% offense ramping on Savage is crazy. I love it so much. This should work. Hopefully. This is why you don't see Nisa on defense very often, is because this should work. They don't have Ewok Elder. I keep seeing this team without Ewok Elder. I don't know if that's, like, there's a specific reason for that. Yeah, let's just hit it. Oh, please tell me that's not a daze. I just got applied. Damage over time. Okay, we're good. Probably a waste, but hey, we're not going to struggle against Ewoks. We still got plenty of turn meter. And that's it. It wouldn't be lore accurate. You can't hit that hard. Savage, hold my saber. Okay, we're gonna do something stupid here. You guys ready? I don't even know why I'm looking, because this guy doesn't even have, like, any tags. Let's see what we got. We got something? We got something? Anything? I mean, armor pen. Let's take the armor pen. Okay. Why are we listening to Christmas music again? So help me. Oh, that's right. BB-8's meant to be here as a yeah, because tenacity down plus R2. That's right. Solid, solid. Yeah. I completely forgot about this. Yeah. See, this is the problem, though, is that you have to have a good BB-8. You have to have a relic BB-8, otherwise he just kills it with counterattacks. Never mind, I'll shut up. I mean, you have a fair point. I didn't notice the BB-8 because I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, Sortie, yeah, do it. Because honestly, I'm kind of checked out at this point about how sad I am about this. This Grand Arena. Really guess what Conquest Normal is getting easier. That'll be the first time I get 4th. Great. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Dr. J. That's what I like to hear. Oh, dude, when Darth Vader was literally the apex predator in this game, as he should be. Yeah. I definitely need a ramp. Smack, smack. Yes, Barry, we are going to be here a while. So how are you guys doing? How's your Grand Arenas going so far? Okay, we'll pull it off auto just for a second. And back to auto. This is one of my first Zetas. Yeah, I think Merciless was my fourth Zeta, something like that. Because I was all in. No, hold up. It was actually quite a ways down the road. That's right. Because I went Revens first, and so I think I did Geonosian Brood Alpha, Darth Revan's lead Zeta, Darth Revan's other Zeta that's his unique, or no, not his unique. Maybe his. I don't remember. I think he was my fourth Zeta. I actually think because he was right after Darth Revan. But 5 versus Negotiator, that's rough. I'm impressed you have that many fleets lying around. Jeez. Come on, you only got a minute left. You got this, buddy. Oh, sick. Yeah, she's got it. There we go. Solid work, solid work. The consistency, fair enough, fair enough. Get my General Kenobi rolling down just so I win the mirror is large. Fair. But also, Barry, if you have it lying around, have you seen the strat that, what is his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Does guides for, like, literally everything, like how to counter every ship. For some reason, I'm blanking on his name. Hold on, let me look him up. Bit Dynasty. There we go. I don't know why I was forgetting his name. Have you looked at Bit Dynasty? Yeah, Bit. Because with Bit Dynasties, I've like always won where you take TIE Fighter in with you. It's kind of sucks because you're taking part of the Chimera fleet, but still, I mean, it's not a huge part of the Chimera fleet, and so you throw TIE Fighter in there, and I win against, you know, Relic 8, Relic 9s every time. Heck yeah, Dr. J, love to see it. Jolie was one of my first 2. I think he was in my first 10. Oh my gosh, I just remembered who my first Zeta is, guys. Hold up, you guys are gonna be so upset at me. Oh. It had Houndstooth for some reason. Oh, interesting. I mean, Houndstooth kind of fits in any fleet, so... I got a full clearance larger roster, one shot full relic to gas comp with CLS. Heck yeah. Yup, that's awesome. Tenacity down, yeah, that's rough. Dude, the moment that you get into, like, you know, chromium, bronzium, erodium, anything out of carbonite, you start going up against some really rough matchups, which is always surprising to me. This is gonna work, right? Come on, guys, tell me this is gonna work. I really need to get that Datacron off defense. I'm gonna do that as soon as I finish with this. But yeah, give me just a second. I will show you guys the the first one that I got. It hurts my soul a bit. Wow, amazing. It's doing so well. I really need that Zeta on Bakchua. I don't think this removes debuffs at all, so it doesn't really matter. $2 million GP more than me with 2 GLs to my 0. That is going to be so common, Xeno. I can tell you that for sure. Love Kyber's welcome committee. Welcome to Kyber. Here's the way out. JM, you're not wrong, but I feel like this is how it was for Erodium for me too. Like getting into Erodium and you just got in, you're like, oh, I need more teams, and like I need some solid fleet counters. And so like that's when I like, you know, started working on Chimera, got a couple teams up, and so like I think, you know, every time you go up, I think that's kind of what you feel. Omi Aiden. I hate Omi Aiden so much. Okay, so time to show you guys the unfortunate truth, which is what my first Zeta was. I feel vindicated by this Zeta, though. Crap, I need more fleets. See, that's actually not a problem for me, because I have, you know, you look at my capital ships, I, like, have everything except for the meta fleets. And so it's more of I need, like, 1 or 2 ships to finish out a couple fleets. Like, I need a Scythe, which I can't get a Scythe easily. I need a Marauder, and then, you know, I just need to finish my Profundity, basically. But that's because I'm a huge proponent of farming fleets first. Ugh. Goodness gracious, gotta drink some water. Okay. I feel vindicated about these, this Zeta, though, because it has a spot now. It didn't when I got it. I just was brand new to the game. I think I was, like, level 76, and, like, I didn't know what Zetas were at the time, because I really didn't look anything up. And so I have the Stormtrooper Han Zeta. And so he has a place now, like, you put him with Sonastaros. And so the moment that I finish Jedi Knight Luke, I'm getting Sonastaros to get my use out of this Zeta. But like, I had no idea anything in the game at the time, and I told someone that's a friend of mine, and he's like, why did you drop that? Zetas are so hard to come by. I'm like, they are? I've got like 2 of them. And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, my bad. Jam is like Discord and YouTube all together. Oh gosh. Dude, Dank, I basically did the same thing, except I spent $100 just because I was, you know, I had the money on hand. Oh. Sana's pretty good, yeah. Might as well go all the way, yeah. No, so it... From where I was at the time, if I had been like 3 years earlier or 3 years later, it would have been a fantastic Zeta. But when I got it, it was the worst decision you could have made. Was Hera? I mean, hey, Omicron Hera isn't bad now, but yeah, that's rough. I've seen a lot of people Omicron Hera as their first Omicron, and it hurts my soul. Yeah, some tin lining. Yeah, that was the nice thing, is it made it so I didn't have to gear him up anymore to get CLS, because I really didn't want to. When I first started, I was just kind of, and you can kind of tell just from the fact that I have everything, I was just making my way through the journey guide. Like, that was kind of my goal, and so I was just spreading out my roster a ton, just trying to get as many journey guide characters as I could. Especially because I didn't see a clear way to getting crystals when I first started, and I didn't really look up anything on the game. I was just playing randomly, and like each tier in these gives crystals to you. And so I was just like, oh yeah, I will get some crystals to use. Sweet. So yeah, it's, you know, I got the HDB. You guys are killing me with these acronyms. HDB. Hot dang body. I'll maybe... Ooh, my first Omicron. I actually know who my first Omicron was. My first Omicron was Iden Versio. That was my first Omicron. Still 7 battles and still full clear. That feels like me last time we did Grand Arena. Holy crap. Either that or Iden. Savage was much after, like, I've been playing since basically Omicrons came out. That was kind of like when I started, was like right after they started being a thing. I remember being under level 85 and that my guildmates talking about how absolutely busted Qui-Gon is against SLKR. So, like, yeah. Hyperdrive bundle. You're playing the wrong game. Yeah, it's just a couple of them that I just don't know. Like, I know most of them, but like Royal Guard, never have heard him be called RG. The Hyperdrive bundle, I've always just seen called the Hyperdrive bundle, so. Kyle Katarn. Oh, that hurts. I have a couple buddies who accidentally applied the Finn Omicron just because they were leveling up their Finn for, like, they were getting the Zeta for, the Zori team. And they're like, oh, an Omicron. And they read Territory War, and it's not. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, dude. It hurts. Who Bam is? Beskar Armor Mandalorian? Yeah, it's, I mean, it doesn't actually, his name is, it's similar to how Gas works. Or Scoundrel. Yeah, like, you know, the Mandalorian, Beskar Armor, so Bam, B-A-M, for Beskar Armor Mandalorian. Or like, Gas is Gas for General Anakin Skywalker, but technically his name is, General Skywalker. Like, yeah. Through the roster the other day. Oh. Okay, I remember this video where Arnold unlocked it. Yeah, SLKR, yeah. I've watched that one. I wasn't around for it, though. I didn't start watching Arnold until probably after my first year. No, it would have been during my first year. It would have probably been like 7-8 months in. I started watching Arnold. Oh yeah, 100% Captain Amazing. We're gonna be doing some roster reviews. Wait, $2 grand on SLKR. Who said that? General. Yeah, that would be a just awful to call him Gauk. Your first Omi was Mace. Not a bad Omicron, honestly. The day that will never happen. I firmly believe that you should have some Territory War Omicrons, and if you don't have Territory War Omicrons and you're not willing to put any on, that shows me you're in the wrong guild. Not because you aren't being good with your guild, but because your guild isn't cool enough that you feel motivated to drop things for them. Because my guild is amazing and I love them. I'm 100% willing to drop Omicrons for them and like do things for them because I 100%, you know, love them. They're freaking awesome. For more 5v5 offense options. Yeah. That's what he spent. That hurts. Jinx will go this year. The first one ever was your SLKR event guide that someone sent in my guild's Discord. Heck yeah. I'm just that great, you know? That was like my third, fourth video. Since the days of Mobile Gamer. I tried watching Mobile Gamer when I started playing, oh, what was it? It was Marvel Strike Force. And I couldn't get behind him. I don't know. He's just not my type of streamer. Polgocron for the win. See what you have to say. Not sure how you choose players though. So hold on, I'll actually start it in my Discord server. So first thing is, if you're in my Discord server, you get first dibs on ally codes. So you throw your ally code in the roster review section on my Discord, and then from there it just kind of goes to it's here. I'll actually throw it out just so you guys have it on screen. Engage with your audience, start a Q&A, and there you guys go. Okay, so it should show up at the top of the chat now. So roster reviews are live member ones are first, then super chats, then Discord, and then chat is last priority. So if you guys want a roster review, that's how we do it. And so go ahead and throw your stuff in the Discord or throw it in the chat and we'll get there. Our members, we need help with Apple here. Could someone get me there? We got JM, what's the matter? You guys got this for me? Come on, someone. We gotta get someone in here. No one? Come on. Our members are slacking. Come on. There we go. What's the matter? Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Welcome, Apple. Okay. Gridden? Yeah, JM. I actually really enjoyed Gridden's guides. I think he's really well thought out in his guides. I really appreciate him. Still get holds because of it. Yeah, I mean, Gear 12 Geos is what I use, and I still get holds. Faint strike, fairy strike. Oh, I hate that. So you break from the game, but came back because I never stopped watching Arnold. He's that great. Yeah, as an entertainer. Yeah, honestly, like even if I stopped playing today, I'd still watch his channel if I'm being honest. Oh, how dare you, JM? Eating dinner on the clock. Oh. Yes, Appleby, of course you're bold. Glurmit. I don't think I've ever watched Glurmit. I've heard the name, though. Okay, I already finished that. I unsubbed during the whole Inquisitor era, since I couldn't stand the idea of the game, but I came back pretty soon. Yeah, dude, the Inquisitor, the Inquisitor era was probably the most painful for me to watch, because every new character was a disappointment. And so there was like a solid, 9 months of disappointment. The Broken One, we speak back when you unlocked the Revenants. I discovered you choose recommendations. What was your name in game, Broken One? Well, oh, hold on. I don't know if I want to say it on stream because it might be your real name. Is the letters WB for the first letters of each? Haha. Okay, yeah. Welcome, friend. Yeah. We used to talk all the time. We went up against each other in Grand Arena back when I was in Bronzium, I believe, and started talking since then. How you been, dude? October 22. I think all the non-journey Inquisitors sitting at level 1. Yeah, it's painful. I hated the Inquisitors so much. Oh yes, the Warner Brothers. Exactly. Yeah. It's good to see you. What is that? Broken One? Yeah, Broken One. Yeah, it's been a while since we talked. I almost went to go check your account to see if you where you were at, like where you made it to, but then I was like, I don't want to show that on stream unless in case it's his actual name. So, anyways, let's check if we got anyone for. Here we go. We got 1, 2. Let's turn off streamer mode so I can see your guys' name. Okay, there we go. So we got Barry, and then we got Captain Amazing, and then we got Skodal. Skodal, are you wanting your live roster review, or are you just wanting to do a regular roster review for today? Yeah, I've put a lot of work in. You know, we're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere. Finally in Kyber. It's not your real name, so you're fine if I go look at your account? Okay. Yeah, IDK, that's... You're not wrong. Just gave Jabba a lightsaber. Dude, what would he do with it? Eat it? Yeah, no problem, Scotel. Okay, let's... you have to be still in my allies, right? Yep, there we go. Nice, you got yourself a JML. No, because that's what we see him do with his hands on screen, is either point or eat. Like, what else do you want from me? Oh, Apple, I couldn't tell you. I apologize. Off the top of my hand, I couldn't tell you. My suggestion to you would be to skip to the roster review section and just watch the live chat and see if you can't find your... Actually, hold on. I don't remember. Did you put it in Discord? Because if you put it in Discord, then I can find it easy. I don't know what your Discord name is, though, if you've matched it. Because I could check my Discord easy. Let's see. Apple. Yeah, your name's in here. Here we go. December 29th is the stream. So go find the stream that's on December 29th. Yeah, December 29th is when it was. Yeah, no problem. Just gravitating away from me. I'm trying to get my Rex to at least 250, but it just won't give me speed. Oh gosh. But yeah, okay, so you got JML going, sick. Did you buy the Yep, you bought Lightspeed bundle. Okay, and so you have JML, but you're also really close to Ray. And you got a Finn team going with Zori. That's awesome. Heck yeah, dude. It's good to see you again, Broken One. Or Wayne Bennett, whichever you prefer. But yeah, we used to talk all the time. You're the Hudson Mom, though? What? Okay. Yeah, let's just let's move on. Oh, hold on. Let's get rid of that because I shouldn't have full conquest energy ever. I don't know what I want. See, let's check on my datacrons. Just got a bit weird. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so let's try and find ourselves. Is this one a Is You're the Hut was a girl for the longest time? It sounds like a girl that smokes, that's for sure. I really need to re-roll this because I don't have a Relic 5 Han, I don't think. Oh no, I bought the pack, didn't I? I totally have a Relic 5 Han, so we're good there. So it's only if I really want more stuff. So let's see what we can get. Okay. I want to get some better stats on some things. I think that's what I need to do. So we need to farm these. We got the wrong Star Wars game. We have Star Wars at home. Yeah, Rex is far better to have speed than Traya. 100%, 100%. Okay, Barry, we'll get to you. Ooh, hello. It looks like Leia, you asked for one on the 29th as well. Interesting. Okay, I don't know if I didn't get to you or we skipped you or what, but okay, good to know. We'll get to you, Barry. For what to farm after Leia to get into Kyber. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably ships. What is that? Sector 3 that you farm these on? Okay, 5 to 20 there. Sector 4, does it give it more? Clicking on the wrong node. Nope, 5 to 15. Okay, let me just farm this Sector 3 node, and then we'll get to you guys your roster reviews. Absolutely. Wow, I don't have the Sector 3 node. Okay, we're gonna quickly do a node. I don't know. What do we want to use for this? Let's just make it easy. Yeah, I really want to go up for Profundity, but I'm so close to JML. I think I might just pull the trigger on Profundity, though, just because I desperately need the... I just need another meta fleet. Just stun Towson. Or kill Towson. At that point, kill Daka. Sorry, no revives. Not in this house. Death? Death. Hey, Swago, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Buying Rebels can be excused to unlock GL Leia. Yep, Christmas music again. Thanks for catching that. I have it just on, like, I need to make a playlist of songs that's just all of them, because I had added in the Christmas just for the just for December, basically, and then I just haven't taken it out yet. So, dude, yeah, so we didn't even get to see it, Lefty Roper. We got absolutely demolished in our Grand Arena today. Like, this guy just had some really solid stuff flying around. Like, I'm actually impressed. But he had all three, he has all three meta fleets, and that's what's carrying him in his Grand Arena, because, like, he only has 2 GLs. But he runs 2 GLs, and he runs Malgus with a Relic 9 Malgus with a Relic 9 Sith Assassin. Like, it was a rough account from start to finish. So we didn't even get through the 2 front walls. We killed everything but a Lord Vader and the Malgus. Our Malgus counter just didn't work, and we didn't have any GLs left to get through them. So it was definitely unfortunate. Yeah, it was rough. Okay, so this recovers 2%. The fleet is strong with it. Yeah, I really need to get myself a Leviathan counter, because that's one of the biggest problems right now, is I just don't have a Leviathan counter lying around. Offense stacking. No one cares about Tuskens. Yeah, so I'm out of credits. So that's it. Conquest Sector 3. CLS Plus becomes a freight train once the rest of the team is out. Yeah, you're not wrong. Broken one. I'm trying to think of what I could suggest you to use. You don't have anything close to my roster. Tuskens are an endgame problem. Exactly. Let's take a look at that. I haven't already tried it. Buy some of the consumables from the scavenger. 90% protection helps a lot. That's true. Yeah, because, like, I only 1-starred it myself. Yeah, like, I use my ramping damage from SLKR. JML with Watt might work. If you can throw Watt with Zeta in just to get the tank tech on Cal, or not Cal, sorry. I read Cal at the bottom. Get the tank tech on Luke, you might be able to pull something off, but I'm not entirely sure. I've never used JML before. Anyways, let's get to these roster reviews. See Watt works? Yeah, But he doesn't have C. He has JML, and that's it for now. He's almost to Ray. Let's start getting these done. Control C. Okay, so Miniberry. Is this an alt account, or is that just your name? So you're in Erodium 1. You've got 3 GLs, solid. You have a defensive Galactic Legend. You have 2 offensive Galactic Legends. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, you got a Star Killer. It's your main. Okay. Should work. I got it with JML. So you need good data discs, though. Fair. 330 speed. Like to see it on your Mara Jade. Looking sexy. Looking sexy. Let's take a look at your overall speeds. Okay, 1 second. I am dying in my room. I gotta open my window. Okay. I is back. Whoa! Almost fell over. Zori does go crazy even in Conquest. It's so great. Yeah, super close to Straya though. Nice. I mean, Watt. I mean, you can use Watt at gear 6. That's what I do. So. Ewoks and Karth? Oof. I mean, either one's not too bad. Lobot, yeah, I mean, Lobot's a little PP. But Lobot is a requirement for, Leia, is he not? I gotta double check now, because I actually don't know Leia's requirements very well. Yeah, Lobot is a Relic 3 requirement. So yeah, he's not so much a PP. Not saying PPs are bad, just saying that he's not a passion project. Sounds good, Lobot. Lobot? Why did I say Lobot? Barry. My brain's getting mixed up today. Okay, so let's check your mods overall. You have a cat. And you have a very fast cat. That is a perfectly speed cat. Like, that is great mods right there. It's a fast Revan. Don't usually see Revans that fast unless you're in endgame. See if there's a mod fall off. Not really too much of a mod fall off. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Your mods are great. I'm not even gonna, sit here and be mad at you. This is great. And I love seeing Mara Jade, Resistance Hero Finn, Cat. These are all characters that are like desperately need to be in your top characters for speed. I would like to see Rex a little faster, typically. Yeah, if you can get him a little faster, that'd be great. But 300 speed's about perfect for him, at a minimum. But yeah, I love your mods. Good job, dude. So you're going for Leia right now, and you're asking what can you do to get into Kyber and stay in Kyber. Let's check your teams real quick, make sure you're not sleeping on any farms. So you could get an Aura Singh since you have the Zam Wessel Omicron, but I mean, technically this works already. It looks like you might be pushing towards Jabba soon. First Order looks fine. I'm guessing you have your Zori all beautiful. Yep, you have Finn Zori. Your CLS is done, I'm sure. Yep, your CLS is done. You have Jedi Knight Luke. You have a Jedi Knight Revan to go with him. Are you splitting up your Jedi Master Luke, or no? Datacrons, you'll never leave Kyber. Bosk should be in the 300s. You want Bosk and Grief Karga to be both in the 300s, with Grief Karga slightly slower. That's kind of where you want them. If you can get them to 330, and so like yeah, boss got like 333, and then Grief Card at 332, that is like absolute perfect. But anything over 300, and it's great. I'll take a look, Apple E, but it's entirely possible that, you know, do you remember me going through your roster, or did you like put it in and then leave? GMK counter, so I don't split them. If you do want to split them, consider relicking up Bastila. You can relic up Barris, as well as, do you have them already relicked? Oh yeah, you already have Jolie relicked. So yeah, Bastila and Barris, just so that way you can have an SLKR counter with a Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke. Nerd. Roster reviews. Yeah, we got stomped in Grand Arena, dude. But yeah, overall, it doesn't look like you're skipping out on, you know, any teams that I can see. Or, you know, easy teams that I can see. It seems like you're kind of finishing what you get. This one needs to be finished, obviously. Don't relic HK. You have the 7-star set. Get set up. But yeah, so relic your Sith Empire. I'm trying to think, what was the other one that I just saw? Oh yeah, this one. Because you have a Nisa, finish relicking your Ewoks. Get yourself a solid Ewok team lying around. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, you don't have a lot of holes in your roster. Oh, that's a little upsetting. Yeah, you have an Executor, but you have not finished your either your Xanadu's Blood or Razor Crest, so both of those need to get relicked 100%. Piet and Darth Revan. Fair, fair. It takes a while. Coming soon. So if anyone wants something new, hold your crystals. So we'll go. You are absolutely correct. There are the indications from the what are they called? From the data mines that yes, there will be a galactic chase. It's where like a new ship comes in, and for, you know, so many days you're able to spend any of that type of energy, and you get shards for it, like they did for like the Echelon and for like the Outrider and all those. Right? Dank is always here all the time, and I guess his omnipotence is slipping. To at least 6-star a ship for Galactic Chase. 100% that should be the goal, is 6-starring a ship. And lately it's been really good, like really solid, how easy it is to 6-star ships. For the mirror at the moment. I mean, you can relic both of them up and still do that fairly easily. It just means that I'm going to absolutely stomp you every single time with my finalizer and never struggle. And that's kind of the worrying part, is because I can kill IG-2000 in your triple attacker lineup super easily, and then at that point Houndstooth comes out, I wipe Houndstooth. But with these low, I might even be able to get one of them out before Houndstooth comes out. Yes, we'll go. It's actually fairly easy to do that. I just am not willing to spend that many crystals usually when it comes out. I probably should, but yeah, so Barry, it's great for the mirror match. You can do the mirror match really easily, especially if you you bought the Ebon Hawk. So the mirror match is now the easiest thing in the world. Triple attacker is what you put on defense to prevent the finalizer, basically. You don't use it when you're doing mirror matches, but when you're putting it on defense, typically you want to put the triple attacker just to prevent people from using the finalizer. And you've got the Ebon Hawk, so you shouldn't struggle with mirror matches whatsoever at all. So the reason they don't do triple attacker in Fleet Arena is typically because that means that you give up your placement a lot of the time. 12, 11, 9, is there a... There's 10. 10's a profundity. But yeah, so... Hey, Dope Man. Welcome, welcome. Hold on. Why am I even bothering? Select Fleet. Yet. This right here, yeah, my fleet shard is young. There's not a lot of people in this fleet shard that are like really competitive whatsoever. Obviously this is a 5-star one. In general though, like literally any mirror match you can easily do, for the simple reason that you have the sorry, my brain's not working. What is it called? Karth's ship. I can't remember what it's called for some reason. I really need to work on my brain. For some reason it's just not working. Why can't I remember the name of the ship? Ebonhawk. Thank you, Captain Amazing. Because you have the Ebonhawk, like, this is the easiest battle. You just call it in, and they can no longer apply target lock, and then you just sit here and just wreck their team. And they'll never hit ultimate, they'll never hit contract, they'll never hit anything. And so, like, you don't really need the speed dialed in anymore, although you can do it at relic levels, but it'll just help you prevent a lot of the stuff that you're going to run into, basically. Want to be able to win GACs and reach the top 50, 25. The final areas will help me stepping towards it. I'm glad, dude. Yeah, I was sitting there the other day and someone had mentioned making like an executor counter. I'm like, yeah, but honestly, like, the entirety of this fleet is so nuanced that, like, we need more than just that. But yeah, so like they're not hitting target locks whatsoever. The only thing they can hit is breach. And so this is just the easiest battle in the world at this point. And so, like, they're never gonna hit their ult. You're always gonna hit your ult. So the mirror match is gonna win no matter what, as long as you run this as one of your reinforcements. You always want to run it as your last reinforcement, so that way on defense it doesn't pull it out, because it makes it a little harder on them. But yeah, just wanted to pull that out and kind of just show you real quick. Sorry, I jumped away from your account. We'll jump right back in just a second. Chief Jerp is saved for C3P event. I really don't want to use one on him. Unfortunately, kinda. It's very, very helpful. If you don't, you're gonna have to... So, in general in this game, it's either you use gear or you use Zetas. There is one or the other. And so, like, for instance, for the Malak event, you could take them all up to gear 12. But that means you don't have to use Zetas. Or you could use them at, like, gear 9 and have all the Zetas. So it's really just dependent on what you think is more important to you. Let's get back into your account, Barry, real quick. But that would just be a suggestion. It's not necessarily you need to do it. It'll just make it so if you're using Finalizer on defense, you're going to have less problems. Yeah, with Nisa, you can probably do it much easier. I don't have any experience with Nisa, though, because I did it pre-Nisa. There you go. Listen to Captain Amazing. He's amazing. Okay, so let's jump into your fleets and let's just take a quick look, because this is going to be your difference. Like, you have kind of what you need to hang out in Kyber at this point with what I'm looking at for your teams. This is going to be the big thing after Leia, is going to be making sure that these are finished. Yeah, so you have an Interceptor, finish your Palpmobile, and relic your Iden, 100%. Finish your Echelon, 100% something you need to do. Ooh, Freelorn, it is up to you, my dude, but I feel like $100 is a little steep for me. 15 shards from Hyena Bomber, 20 from Defender, heck yeah. But yeah, so finish your Echelon, relic your Iden. Helps in the raid anyways, so relic her no matter what. Finish your Emperor's Shuttle. Let's see, you had JML. Yeah, so you're almost to a Profundity. So consider working on the Profundity after Leia. Which you have JML, so you already have like almost 2 of the requirements done for characters, and then it looks like ship-wise you're done. You just need Biston's U-Wing done. So, yeah. We'll check your... Where is it? Why am I struggling? Rebel, Separatist. There it is. My brain's just not working today. So this would be a fleet you could finish, but honestly, you don't have any work into it, so I can understand you not. Another one, you could consider getting the Marauder and making this into a Leviathan killer, just because, you know, everyone has Leviathan and Kyber right now. But yeah, that would be your big ones, is finishing your First Order and finishing your Empire, because that'll get you a solid start towards having a profundity counter as well as a executor counter or multiple executor counters. But yeah, so this is kind of the big thing that causes people to not be able to hang out in Kyber, because you need 3 fleets for defense and 3 fleets for offense. And so this would be where I suggest you spend the most time, Barry, is just finishing out your fleets. At finish Leia, you know, and then consider either going for profundity or just taking the time to finish some of these ships like the Echelon and, you know, that kind of thing. Video on a negotiator with a bomber and marauder, or a marauderless negotiator video for 101 for dummies. Honestly, I could do it. I mean, I don't have marauder, but can you use marauder, Razor Crest, and defender at 4 stars? The answer is you can. They're not going to be a fantastic, but you can use them. Even with relic characters, they're going to be super weak. So like, for instance, let's take a look at, so this is a support ship. Let's see if you have a good support ship. Here we go. So we're taking a look here at the support ship. We have 98 plus 47. That's about 150k on Kylo Ren's command shuttle. And then we take a look down here at his Emperor's shuttle, which is at 4 stars with a relic character. And you're ending up with only 100k. And so it's still, like, viable, but it's not going to be nearly as good. Like, that's, you know, 60% viability. Hey, I don't want to say your name on stream. How you doing? I'm just going to call you Storm. Hey, Tasty Teddy, welcome, welcome. Yeah, exactly what Skodal said. I think that spending the $100 on Executor Refreshes post-unlock is a much better use of your $100. Exactly what Skodal said. Oh, okay, then yeah, Freelorn 100%. That's what I did. I dropped $100 and did it. So I don't see any problem with that whatsoever. Like, honestly, that's not a bad idea. But yeah, hopefully that helps. You know, kind of gave you, your mods look great. Love what you're doing with your mods. Gave you a couple things like Sith Empire to work on. But like your ships, if you're wanting to stay in Kyber, your ships are going to be what you need to work on, Barry. Hopefully that helps. Okay, we got Captain Amazing. Captain Amazing, would you mind putting your current previous farm and your favorite team in the Discord? Or you can throw it in chat, honestly, at this point, because I'm already looking at your account. Okay, so you got Leviathan, you've got Executor, no Profundity, but it looks like everything else you kind of have working on. What GLs do you have? Okay, you have Ray and SLKR. You're farming Jabba into JML. My favorite team is SLKR. Okay, so let's take a look. That is a solid modded SLKR. I love to see it, dude. That is awesome. Seeing Piet at your top, always great. Solidly modded Piet too. I'll do my dailies BRB. Okay. Let's see your Mara Jade. Obviously should be at the top. 330. Not bad at all. Oh my gosh. Let me click on my screen. Gosh. Had something come up on my screen and wouldn't let me click. Okay. And then Resistance Hero Finn. Great to be at the top. I do want to check your speeds on this. Where are they? Let's just go first order. Okay, there you go. Yeah, your first order officer is slightly faster than your Hux. Love to see it, dude. You're doing great on mods. Let's just let's actually take a look and just make sure you don't have a mod fall off. But I'm guessing, considering how good your mods are that I'm seeing, I'm not going to see a mod fall off. Okay, a little bit of mod fall off, so you still need to farm some mods, get yourself a, you know, quite a little bit more. But like, what you're doing is gorgeous. I love how top heavy your mods are. They put the Fury class interceptor in the food store like Razor Crest. It's required for a GL ship. That's what I've been hoping beyond hope, because the moment they do that is the moment that I start farming for Leviathan full on. But yeah, okay, so your mods are great. I'm loving your mods. I really appreciate that. Let's take a look. You've got a Malgus lying around. You have to have a full Sith Empire then, because you have the Leviathan. Yeah, so you have a full Sith Empire team running. You have Rey. You looks like you might be sleeping on Zori. Drop a Zeta on Finn. Whenever you can afford a Zeta, drop a Zeta on Finn. That's all you need to get Zori started as a team. And that'll get you a solid another team to throw on defense just to get you holds. So that's just one Zeta to throw on a team, and you instantly have another team. And so that'd be Finn, Resistance Bros, Zori, and Rose, and you instantly have a team. What's my favorite team, Storm? Ooh, that's a good question. I will get back to you in a sec. Hold on. Let me continue working through this guy's roster. So you have a Jedi Knight Luke, you have a Jedi Knight Revan with them, a Bastila with them. Do you have the rest of the counter is the question. Okay, you have a Hoda, obviously because of the Jedi Knight Luke. And you have Old Ben. Sweet. So you have your SLKR counter here. Hey Nitro, welcome. Do we have some members in the chat that can give us a response to Nitro here? His favorite team is Sith Empire. Thank you, Skodal. Perfect timing. Thank you. Favorite team is now Malicos. I was selling all my currency from Conquest on him. Dude, Malicos is literally insane. I love Malicos. And he was also a really interesting character in that game. I loved him. Okay, let's focus down real quick. So you said you were working on let's see if I can find you again. There you are. Farming Jabba into JML, which is fair. Going for the Holy Trinity. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of holes in your roster overall. Just from the character side. Like, from what you have farmed and working, I'm not seeing a ton. We'll take a look at a couple, though. You got your Relic Dark Trooper. Love to see it. Yeah, so, like, I'm not seeing a whole lot of holes, which I am very happy about. You've done a good job of keeping the holes to a minimum. You're finishing your farms on your characters. It looks real good overall. I do want to check this. This might be something that helps you a lot, is just dialing in your speed and getting yourself a Zam Omicron. Because you have an Arsing, you have a Bosk. I don't know if you're seeing Lord Vader a lot and you're using the Fennec Shand thing. But dial in your speeds with Bosk and Grief Karga with Zam and see if you can't get a really solid Bounty Hunter team going. That would be another suggestion for you. Let's just check over your current fleets that I know you have. And make sure you're finishing them. So you have a First Order fleet. You have the Echelon. Love to see it. You need to relic your Iden. I mean, it looks like you're doing pretty good with it already. But relicking your Iden will help with both the raid as well as your account. I just did it and I've been loving it. It's been super helpful. Looks like you have a Galactic Republic fleet that you haven't finished, which is fine because you're not really working on any of it right now. You have a solid Rebel fleet going just because of what you're farming currently, so Profundity might be in the near future for you. You might want to go Jabba into Profundity just because you're hanging out in Kyber and having an extra meta fleet would be great. Already checked that one. Let's see. I wanted to check your Separatist. I love to see a Hyena Bomber fully upgraded. You might want to relic your Geos. It's not going to be something crazy. Fennec is saved for Lord Vader. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that kind of stomps on the idea of having a great bounty hunter team, but hey, having a Lord Vader counter can be twice as important. Yeah, Nitro, Captain Amazing is a content creator. You guys should definitely check out his channel. He primarily does roster reviews, as well as I think I've seen some counters on his account. But 100% Iden should have been used at and Leviathan. Yeah, you're not wrong. It definitely works. It's just, it makes it so that way if you get an unfortunate thing like a Houndstooth hitting you with the special, it doesn't deal too much damage and scare you or anything. So it just gives her some more durability. She definitely can be used at gear 12. I'm not saying she isn't. And is your executor finished? Your executor is looking beautiful. I love to see it. I think that's about all of the fleets that I really think that you have. Yeah, there's not really any other ones. So yeah, it looks like you're not sleeping on fleets, which is good to see. But yeah, so I would suggest maybe fitting Profundity in after Jabba, and then just, you know, you don't have a whole lot of holes in your roster, but, you know, filling in what you do have. But honestly, I think just Profundity is really a big thing that could help you a ton. And then that Zori team. Beyond that, like, what you have, you already filled in the holes for, which I like to see. I do want to see this, though. Yeah, so getting your Rex up to some degree, even if you just throw it on defense, can get you holds. If you drop the Zeta on him, you can get him up to gear 10 without Kyrotex. So, Rex, Zori. So, Zori, all you need is the Finn Zeta to get it started. Captain Rex, you can technically use him now at gear 10 and then drop the Zeta when you have one. And then consider Profundity. But otherwise, I mean, looks great. What's my Swago name? It's Rabid Beaver. Yeah, it's not anything crazy. Yeah. So overall, I mean, your roster's looking great. And I don't think there's many holes in your farms that you're doing, because like you're filling in those holes fast, which is really, really nice to see. So like, yeah, honestly, just don't sleep on your Zori, don't sleep on your Rex, and consider Profundity. 9 more in the hole to finish JML in 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, if you're, I mean, I'm sure you're really close to JML right after Jabba, considering the requirement sharing and like the Rebel bundle that it looks like you bought, since you have the Relic 3 Phoenix. And so I'm sure you are literally knocking on the door of JML. So 100% you can go for JML next. But Profundity should be fit in pretty soon, considering, you know, where you're at. But yeah, love to see your roster, dude. It looks like it's a really solid roster. Okay, Skodal. We are on to you, my friend. Yeah, that's we're all in a Zeta crunch right now, and I get it. But Rex, you can get up to gear 10 and use them even without a Zeta, so it might be worth just throwing them on defense. As for my favorite team, Storm, that is a really rough question. I'm probably actually going to have to go with Darth Revan. I'm trying to think if there's any other team that I enjoy more. So Darth Revan is my favorite, not because it's the best team I have. It's the team that started me understanding the power difference in teams. Because my top team before I had Darth Revan was Geonosians. And then I got Darth Revan, and seeing the power difference between the two teams blew my mind. On top of that, really fun team. I love how much it controls the opponent's teams. On top of that, Darth Revan and Revan in general is just one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. Close second would probably be Starkiller. Okay, Skodal, you said current farm is Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Next farm is Jedi Master Luke and Jabba Profundity. Last farm was Raid. Favorite team is Starkiller. So let's take a look at your speeds. I don't know why I clicked there for speeds. 326, that's a solid Marjade. I am praying for GL Revan Reborn. Interestingly enough, I actually think it would be interesting. As much as I like Old Republic and all of that, they've already kind of used up their Old Republic requirements for doing Leviathan. I think it would be interesting if we got a GL Revan Reborn, but it was instead an unaligned Force user GL, and would get requirements from that. It's the last thing I really grinded for. Ground up before Lightspeed bundles, but the feeling of finally having a 7-star Malak was incredible. 100%. Yeah, 7-star Malak. Just having a Malak in general is so great. But yeah, so Resistance Hero Fins up here. Let's see. 284. A little slow, but still good. I like to see it. But it looks like we are having pretty hard mod fall off. Make sure you're working on your mods. I know we're all pretty struggling when it comes to mods with all of the new Lightspeed bundles. Yeah, so it's starting to hit a pretty hard mod fall off, so definitely keep working on your mods. If you need help, go watch my mod videos. They should help you a lot if you haven't already. But yeah, looks like you have some solidly modded characters at the top, but it starts to fall off pretty fast. Let's see, so your current farm is Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Interesting. I'm guessing JKCK is definitely a little PP farm. JMP, I'm really glad. Yeah, I'm really glad that helped. Be a shame. Yeah, when the faction starts to fall off from the power creep. Yeah, 100%. I'm guessing you pulled the Keller and Beck from the 5,000 chart. I think you mentioned that earlier in the stream. Let's see what Galactic Republic Jedi you have with him. Yeah, so you got an Anakin. Yeah, you more or less kind of have the same thing as me. I'm guessing you're not using him with Padme anyways. So I think Ufus will only keep getting better with time. There's still a ton that they can add, like Balin, Shin. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, dude, I love to see this Relic 7, Keller and Beck. I don't know if you've been using them at all in your territory wars, but I'm so excited for the people just get hit by mine in territory war. I would always suggest a Relic 5 Wampa at least, just because it helps a little bit with doing things like cleaning up JMKs that are solo and things like that. It's not technically necessary, definitely something I suggest though. Love to see the Relic 5 Savage. You've got a Relic 5 Grievous, I'm guessing you use with random droids. So that might be something you can finish at some point soon. Because GAC and GAC hasn't gotten a hold for us yet, but that was pre-OMI application. I mean, in GAC, his OMI is turned off just because it's a territory war, but I mean, either way, he's great. I love to see the Relic 3 Cal Kestis, if I'm being honest. I love Cal Kestis as a character, and he fits with Starkiller just so incredibly well. Okay. So, you know, I want to just double check. Yeah. And you have... Where's just the capital ships? You have an Executor. So, like, honestly, I'm not going to fault you at all for doing Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Cal, and JML. Like, you basically have set up your account perfectly for that. You finished your Ray farm, you finished your SLKR farm, you finished Sith Eternal, you got Executor. Like, that is all of the stuff that fits so well together with the Lightspeed bundles that came out. And so heading towards JML is definitely the best thing you could do. And you have the Finn Zeta, you're not sleeping on your Zori team. Like, from what you've got currently, it looks like you've already got a solid start on everything you're working on. I would consider, if you haven't already, let's go back to your Jedi. Yeah, so I would consider relicking Bastila Shan and Jolie Bindo to go with your farm. I don't I don't assume that you're going to use JML on defense. I don't suggest it either. But if you do, make sure you relic Barriss Offee to put with him to prevent the General Grievous counter. But overall, like, you know, you're doing solid with your farms. I don't think I'm... Hold on. We got to check this, though. Where's your... A lot of solidly farmed. I'm really proud of you guys. Like, those guys who have gotten roster reviews today, like, all of you have been really good about finishing your farms. You guys have a pretty solid modding across the board. Like, you guys are solid. Okay, so here's one thing that I want you to get up ASAP. It's 3PO and Chewie and C-3PO. Obviously, you need that for Jedi Knight Luke, but 3PO and Chewie really makes that team pop. And so I highly suggest relicking this ASAP. Extra GL counter. Good choice. And then yours is next, Big Bunny. Are you worried? Don't worry, I won't rip into you. But yeah, so 3PO and Chewie and C-3PO are definitely something I would relic as soon as possible. Like, even before getting Jedi Knight Luke, drop on that 3-POC. That 3-POC is so important. So check over your ships. You got your Echelon. You got a TIE Defender with the TIE Interceptor. Good to see, good to see. Oh my gosh, you have the BTLB too? Oh my gosh. You are making me so happy. You are making me a happy camper. You even are working on the bomber. The bomber. I'm so proud of you, dude. You are doing awesome. I love this account. Almost to finish Hyena Bomber too. You could relic your Geos, of course, if you have time at some point. Even just relic 3 Geos are going to help you a lot. A happy little peepee. We'll put a happy little peepee right here. That was actually a point of contention whether to relic 3PO and Chewie prior to JML, so that's awesome. Yeah, honestly, dude, they do so much. So much. And having a in your pocket gas counter just on the side, great. Let's see. Okay, so... And you relic your bounty hunters. Dude, awesome. Awesome. You said you're working on Profundity. It looks like you have everything but Biston's U-Wing. Biston's U-Wing is one of those ones that you can pull out of the store, if I recall correctly. So make sure you're hopping into those shards as often as you can. Yeah, CLS seems amazing in Conquest. I'm sure he's not struggling too bad in Conquest, considering that he has 2 GLs. But yeah, they are absolutely amazing in Conquest. They are carrying me through my Rebel feats and everything in this Conquest. They're how I got my Confused, just solid all around. And you can use a lot of the characters for different things. Like you can use C-3PO to cheese other feats as well. So super nice. But yeah, so yeah, you're looking solid. I'm like, there's not even anything in your ships that I really want to go, hey, finish this. One thing that I could suggest for you, nope, never mind. You already have it. Yeah. So yeah, you were literally doing the best. So I would just say you could relic your Geos if you wanted to. And then with the route you're going, just make sure you get that 3-POC and that C-3PO up ASAP. And then you can get Jolie and Bastila up for both JML help as well as for the counter for SLKR with Jedi Knight Luke. But then just work on your mods a bit. But otherwise, this account looks great. Wampa Relic 5 is another question. But when to relic Iden? When should you relic Iden? The answer is whenever you want to fit them in. But the way that I look at it right now, at the current moment, is if you do it now, you not only get Iden Versio, you not only get a ship that's good, but you're also getting a 2-man team inside the raid that can deal a ton of damage. Because you can just throw Iden Versio, C3PO, and they can get you tons. You know, they can get you 600,000, just the 2 of them on the level 3 version, like the Relic 3 version, and that's like with both of them at Relic 3. Up their Relic levels, of course, it's going to go up. So, like, honestly, I think now is the best time to do it because you get use out of her in the raid, as well as the game, as well as fleets. So I feel like it's so good in so many ways. And so, like, I don't know, maybe finish your Jedi Knight Luke and then do her, but you could fit her in anywhere. And yeah, does more damage, survives better. The TIE Defender gets better when she's relicked. Absolutely, Zach. Okay. We're on to big money. Here, really quick, we're going to take a break for just a sec because I need to run to the bathroom. So we'll throw something on at least. Yeah, no problem, Scotle. Glad I could help. Jeez, that's awesome. Getting a dodge chance up to 40%. That's insane. Yeah. She dodges so much even without the foresight because of that. Like, even at Relic 3, I'm getting, like, I'll be sitting there and she'll just like, dodges 3 attacks in a row. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. Dude, honestly, Storm, I don't think they'll ever make the mistake of ever bringing dodge back. And you can tell that they're starting to learn about the stats increases being a bad thing for the game, considering this last set. You know, armor penetration used to be, I had 150% armor penetration for my gas, and I'd use it against Malgus. Now this current set, the most I've rolled for armor penetration has been 30%. Like, they're learning very quickly that they're not willing to put things on. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Well, they've mentioned that they're never going to fix Datacrons. What they'll do instead is wait for them to go away and then not do it again. And I think that's what we're seeing them do at this point. I'm going to leave this, see if it wins. I'll put it on 2 times for you guys so it lasts a little bit longer. But I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hey, I mean, it's winning, right? So, KR poking on his lore accurate. Oh, Tajita, that was good. That was good. Dude, I didn't even check what feats are needed. Farm accuracy mods? Oh my gosh. I would rather not. On exam, that was great feedback, not as bad as I expected. Imagine being good at the game. I can't imagine that. I don't know how. Honestly, I'm actually curious. Hold up. Oh, well, game crashed. Had a negative amount of health by the end. Yeah, it tends to happen with Hux. He would always die off in the Sith raid because of like a singular AoE because he has 2 health. Yeah, I get it to a certain degree being grumpy with fans, but like it's sad how much he doesn't like Star Wars. Especially because he's like one of the most beloved characters in all of Star Wars. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun to see. Let's check. There's no way that I have it. Oh, what was that? Storm, thank you for subbing. You're awesome, dude. BlueStacks crashing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I've only had it crash a couple times. Perfect timing, Skoda. Love it. Yeah, so you're not wrong. It's weird that they discourage First Order because of how much turn meter First Order gains. Oh, that's right. I remember what we were talking about. Accuracy. Would you look at that? I have one sitting around. I was curious if I had any, like, characters, because I have a couple characters I haven't modded since I was below level 85. And so, like, they'll have, like, absolute garbage mods on them. Yeah, except that Robert, what is his name? Is it Robert Pattinson? Yeah, I think it's Robert Pattinson. For some reason I wanted to say Robin. Robert Pattinson, like, he was justified for that one. Like, 100%. Like, I go back and watch the Twilight movies, and I'm like, that was the greatest comedy I've seen in the last 10 years. Like, yeah. His Batman was impressive. He was also did a really good job in The Boy and the Heron. I just went and saw that the other day, and it was really well done. Yeah, it's sad that he was, like, you know, horned into just being, you know, the vampire from Twilight. Because he really is a good actor. Okay, big money. Current finishing Zori, Relic and Krex, Relic 5 my Starkiller team, and Wampa. Next I will start SLKR this weekend. Too many options to go after SLKR, Executive, or any core team, to be honest. Favorite team is Phoenix. Yeah, when I heard he was going to play Batman, I was also skeptical, but Tenet kind of fixed that for me, where I was like, I watched him in Tenet, and I was like, okay, he can act. I'll trust him with Batman. Let's see where this goes. So. I don't actually have to Google it, Tajita. I read those books a lot in middle school. In fact, there was one day that I read them backwards. I read them from 7 to 1. His name is Cedric Diggory. Yeah, see, Sieves knows as well. The Taz, he can get a star short in one basic. Yeah, seriously. Is that just based off of him hitting the basic, and then with like the Amplify Agony on, it counts as him dealing damage, and so it like does a whole bunch of stacks? Is that how that works? Tenet was good. It wasn't great for me, but it was good. I feel like it's one of the Christopher Nolan films where you watch it and there's not really a good way to understand how it worked, and that was what my problem was. Like, there was no way to really guess how the ending was supposed to work or anything like that. Whereas, like, you know, you watch Interstellar and I could sit there and I had the ending and I was like, oh, I know what's gonna happen after like halfway through the movie. So, yeah, the Amplify Agony will do that. Yeah, like, I'm not saying Tenet was my favorite. I'm not saying Tenet was my least favorite, but, you know, it wasn't as great as I wanted it to be, especially for being, like, the first movie I saw after the Rona went around. So, okay, let's get to this. I'm kind of stalling here talking about Christopher Nolan films, so let's take a look. Is it worth doing conquest and ignoring feats? I mean, you'll get a crate at least. It entirely depends on you and what you're shooting for. If you're on hard mode conquest, I'd probably start shooting for feats. But if you're on normal, just try to get the highest you can. If that means getting through the entirety of conquest, get through the entirety of conquest. Yeah, I loved Interstellar too. The soundtrack's fantastic. I love organs so much. Okay, let's check your speeds. Feats. Kirby, I bet you always sniff feats. I mean, yeah, it's like D&D feet, you know. Yeah, okay, so obviously you need some work on your mods. I'd like to see Mara Jade and Admiral Piet at 330. Resistance Hero Finn, I want to see over 300. And you have a pretty hard mod fall off starting already here in the second row. So definitely mods are something you need to keep working on, considering, you know, where things have been going in the game. Like, it looks like you bought the Phoenix pack, because Phoenix is your favorite faction. It looks like you were like Rebels. Not bad to have a PP. But I do need to see some fast mods on that PP. A modified PP is a good PP. So yeah, take some time and get yourself, you know, a fast Sabine, get yourself a fast Rex. Like being down here, not great. Storm, I'm mostly good for this conquest. There's only one feat that I really need to do to get red crate. Yeah, so like this, I would like to see at least 270, if not higher, for Sabine at relic levels. So yeah, definitely mods are a big thing for you. The only one I'm missing is Ewoks, and I don't have a good way of doing Ewoks, so I'm gonna have to level up my Ewoks a bit, because I need at least one red crate to be able to get Bane first day, and I want to get him first day so I can test him for you guys just for fun, because I think that would just be a fun thing to do. And during that time, typically Arnold will be still playing Grand Arena, and so I can do some testing before everyone moves over to Arnold's stream. So yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, consider doing 3 refreshes a day as much as you can. So like, even if you just, you know, if you're willing to spend money, I get some people aren't, but if you're willing to spend money, you could drop $5 and get some crystals, and then do some 3 times refreshes for a couple of days. You know, help yourself out a bit. Am I gonna Omi Beck? I already Omi'd Beck. I dropped the Omi on him right as I got him to gear 11. Yeah, this problem is I don't have Nisa geared up at all. Like, I literally just got Nisa from level 1 to level 85 yesterday. So, on a bad badge note in Sector 1, I'll give it a try. See what I can do. See if I can do it with a Gear 7 Nisa. Anyways, back to this account. You said currently finishing Zori and Krex, so you want to actually finish them. Then you're Relic 5ing your Star Killer team and Wampa. Let's see if I can... Okay, so 2. Who are you using with Star Killer? Using, yep, you're using Visas. Wampa, you don't have an Omicron or a Relic 4. If you're on that route as well, consider throwing Savage in there. I don't know how close you are to Omicrons, but if you have 2 Omicrons lying around, get Wampa and Savage up ASAP. That's 2 teams right there. Too many Zayas, too little Mats. Also, don't skip out on if you like Phoenix. Let's find him. Make sure you get at least Sabine and Hera's Zetas. I'd probably do Hera's then Sabine's, but either one's going to be great. If you're trying to get a good conquest crate, Sabine's is going to be helpful. And then Kanan's. Those are kind of the 3 Zetas that you want on this team to make it absolutely just go in circles. Favorite Star Wars score? Honestly, probably Star Wars Episode 3. Not because it has the best music, but because it has the most consistent music where almost every single track I'll listen to in a day and be fine. With putting Zetas on Lightspeed models that Hyperelect, Dash, Phoenix, or hoarding for GLs. Depends on how close you are to the GL. If you're going for Lightspeed bundle GLs, you can get the GLs with only 2 Zetas. For both of them, 1 Zeta if you're really well modded for SLKR. 1 Zeta technically for Rey if you just get the Zori Zeta. And so either one you can do with just 1, and then you need 6 for each of the GLs. And you need at least 4 for them to do like the ultimate like this. So like, it's up to you. If you're getting close to a GL, I'd start saving up. So, in general though, 1 Zeta here or there, I think is a great idea. You know, slowing down your Rey farm just a bit could be worth having a Zori team just by dropping the Finn Zeta, or, you know, dropping the, one on Rex to get your Phoenix up and going is definitely like, you know, I'd put off a farm for that, because having an instant team I think is always more important than having a GL down the road. It's the same kind of thing with getting like a single member, like doing Wampa or doing Savage. I'll always rather take 1 character they can take down 5 versus farming up a full team of 5, because that's just efficiency right there. So yeah, Savage, Wampa, consider it. Otherwise, I like where your roster's looking. It's looking good for what you're working on. So obviously you said SLKR is kind of your next farm, and I get that 100%. I don't think there's anything I can fault you with that. You do have a Dark Trooper, so I love to see that. So you're not sleeping on your Imperial Troopers. You look like you're close to Sith Eternal as well. So Sith Eternal might be your next one, right after SLKR. Storm, I'm working currently on just filling in some holes in my roster for the next little bit, and then I'm going to be moving on to JML. I'm really close to JML. It's just I've got some holes that I've been meaning to fill for a while, and now that I'm getting to Kyber, I kind of need to fill them. So I'll show you what I'm working on in a bit. Okay, so you should have an echelon, so keep working on your echelon. Get yourself a TDC and finish this. You don't have an executor. You're just close, aren't you? Yeah, you don't have an executor. You just started working towards it. Interesting. Yeah, you are really close to an executor. Yeah, so... yeah, so first of all, finish your first order fleet, because that is probably going to be your best fleet in your roster for now. And then SLKR into Executor is probably going to be what I suggest. And then go into JML or, you know, Sith Eternal, whatever you want to do with that. That's kind of up to you, because you're halfway to both of them. But Executor, I think, is something that'll fix your roster a bit, because your ships are looking pretty rough. So focus on your modding. I like the route that you're going currently. Keep on it. You're making yourself some teams. You're getting yourself a wide roster, and I like to see it. But then after SLKR, start working on your fleets a bit. Get yourself an Executor. Finish up a Chimera fleet. And, you know, that kind of thing. And then head for, if you want JML, go for JML. If you want Sith Eternal, go for Sith Eternal. But, I mean, at that point, you'll be really close to either, so. Yeah. I like what you're doing. You're finishing your farms, and I like to see that. Like, honestly, you could, if you wanted to, you could leave Visas Mar with your Star Killer at Gear 12 and be fine. But if you want Datacrons, obviously, throw Datacrons on. But Visas Mar, you could leave at Gear 12 and still counter Rey every single time, and leave that out, and that would hurry up your other farms. But, you know, finishing your farms is always a great idea, especially with the addition of Datacrons in the game. If you haven't already, go watch my mod video, or both of them if you're struggling with what mods to put on characters as well. They will help. Okay. I do gotta get going here soon, so this is going to be my last one. Luckily, it is the last one in our Discord today, too, so it actually works out fairly well. Let's take a look, though. Okay, so this is Freelorn. Freelorn says, I have Sith Eternal. I have SLKR. SLKR is probably my favorite. Just needs signal data for Executor, then Rey, then Malgus. Team is currently... Okay, so Malgus is almost done. Working on mods, and I have 0 Zetas lying around. Sick. Freelorn, are you in the chat right now? There you go. Okay, sick. Welcome, welcome, Freelorn. Okay, let's take a look at your top modded characters. 285. I like to see a 300 speed Darth Revan. That's kind of like the minimum that you want to keep Darth Revan at. Otherwise, he's easy to Imperial Trooper, even at like low Imperial Trooper speeds. Thebes, that's a good question. It's honestly a good question. I do like seeing First Order Officer faster than your Hux. So that is a good job, Freelorn. I like to see that. I'm guessing there's a pretty hard mod fall off pretty quickly. Yeah, so 240. So it does tend to tank pretty hard. 218, not bad. Siebes, do you have Star Killer? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Got it. So yeah, you could use some work on your mods, which you kind of already pointed out, which is fine. Yeah, Relic 4, working on it. I would Relic your Emperor Palpatine then. You need him to be able to survive the Rey battle, and so I would Relic your Emperor Palpatine before going for the Dengar. It might put off your farm a bit, but having a GL counter is super helpful. Okay, so... Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Relic up your Bastila and get yourself a set. Finish off your Sith Empire. Especially because using non-Sith Empire with Sith Empire when he's the... oh, you were going for Malgus. Never mind. You don't have to. You're fine. So that means... do you have a... That's right. I forgot you were going for Malgus. Yep, you have a Talon already. Okay, sick. Then yeah, you're set for your Malgus lineup. Then never mind. Don't even worry about it. I would like to see a Relic Savage, since you already have him at 7-star, if you have an Omicron lying around. Okay, you have a Wat Tambor, good. I don't see a Relic Wat Tambor very often. So you're already working on finishing your Sith Empire. How's your Jedi look? So you have Jedi Knight Revan, but not much to go with him. Kind of sad. You have a 7-star Hermit Yoda and 7-star Grandmaster Yoda. So getting them up to gear 12 will do a lot for this Jedi Knight Revan, and relicking this Jedi Knight Revan is super nice. He got relic for Proving Grounds? That's fair, that's fair. I do the stupid Bosk BAM trick for Proving Grounds just because it makes my life easier. So that way I didn't have to get Wat Tambor up, because I don't want to level up Wat Tambor too much, because it makes it better for the Sith Eternal mirror matches. I'll eventually get him up for requirements. Okay, let's see what you're sleeping on. Because it looks like I'm seeing... You've got a CLS team you need to finish. Hardcore. Because you have CLS and Han... you have a Chewbacca, you have a 3POC. So yeah, you need to get yourself you already have a C-3PO. You need to finish your CLS team. Let's see, C, SLKR, Executor. Let's see your resistance. So you're close on this too. Okay, so I would say you can put off your CLS for a while, just because it requires so many Zetas that you won't be able to afford it going for Ray. But I would like to see Captain Rex at least at gear 10, because even at gear 10, let's see if you already got all leveled up. Yeah, you already have the one that makes him so he has assists. So even if you don't have a Zeta, I would like to see a Captain Rex up there, and I would like to see you remod your Phoenix in general to accept that in there. Tasty Teddy, is it okay? Yes. Is it good? No. Oh, it's 3PO, not 3POC. 3PO, yeah, you should be fine. It's going to decrease the viability of the team, but it'll make it good against Empire teams especially. It's not a bad swap. Is it the best swap? No. But it's not a bad swap. It just, decreases the viability a bit. So, I mean, all their stuff works with any kind of rebels. So, technically, it's still going to be good, Teddy. But yeah, so I would say CLS is big. I would say you can put off your CLS until post-Ray, 100%, but I would like you to up your Rex, throw some mods on him, and remod your Phoenix. It'll give you another good defensive team, even if you don't have a Zeta for him. With Resistance, obviously, when you start working on them, you're going to want to drop that Finn Zeta as soon as possible. The moment you drop that Finn Zeta, that's the moment that you can start using some of these characters with your Zori. And so that would be my suggestion for a good next Zeta for you. When you have time, obviously, finish Jedi Knight Revan. I would say, with what you're currently working on, sounds great. Finish Executor. Maybe finish Ray directly after, but either after Executor or after Ray, you need to finish some teams. Because you've got a Jedi Knight Revan team kind of sitting around. You have a Traya team kind of sitting around. You have a CLS team kind of sitting around not doing anything. You're about to have an Imperial Trooper team that's sitting around doing nothing without its Dark Trooper. So either after Executor or after Ray, you need to take some time and finish some of your teams. But otherwise, your account's looking good. I do suggest a little bit of work on mods. Let's take a look at your ships real quick. Make sure you're not sleeping on anything. You're working on your echelon. That's great to see. I love to see it. Only one more star, and it's perfectly usable. I've seen it take out Executor at 5 stars. Does it work great? No. But does it work? Yes. Oh, that popped my shoulder. That was great. Make sure that you relic Bam. I love to see, a relic Xanadu Blood, but that's from a pack. But I do want to see a relic Razor Crest. You don't have a Separatist team really going. Galactic Republic, I mean, you have some characters. So consider getting yourself a BTLB, because that's really all you need to make this team an actual team. Listening to the other day, you were the all-in on Finn for GL Rega helped a lot. No problem, Goat. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm suggesting to people who are, coming in, because, my guide is for people who just got the Lightspeed bundles and started the game. They don't have C-3PO lying around. They don't have R2-D2 lying around. So if someone else has a guide that works better for people because they have more on their roster, I'm going to send you guys to them. And so I'm really glad it's helping you guys. I haven't tested it all myself, but I've heard again and again people saying it's super helpful. So I'm glad it helped. So you got a Rebel fleet lying around, of course. Okay, and so get yourself a TDC and start working on your Iden Versio. Get her somewhere where she's usable. That'll also farm up your Vulture Droid. But yeah, so work on an Iden, get her up, and finish off this Empire team so you have another solid fleet. Keep working on that echelon. And then consider, this is not like a you should do it now, but consider at some point getting a BTLB to make this ship fleet usable, because all you really need is a Ahsoka Tano, Anakin, a BTLB, and Plo Koon. You also need to finish Anakin's ETA, obviously, but that's all you really need for this fleet to be viable. So consider that at some point. You don't have to do it now. It's just something to consider to get another fleet if you're struggling. Because honestly, that'll be better than, most other fleets that you have sitting around. In less than 5 days? That's so odd. Already they're bringing it back. The GOAT, yes, you can. I don't believe that ult mats are based off of light side and dark side, and I see people do that with JML all the time. So yeah. So honestly, I mean, your account's looking good, Freelorn, but like, yeah, that would be what I suggest for the kind of little holes here and there. So you know, getting that getting some of those teams built up right after Executor is going to help you a lot. Ooh, this is rough. After Executor, I want this to be the first thing, even before Ray. This is regardless of like whether you have a you know, you're building out teams and stuff after Ray or whatever you want to do. Relic this Star Killer. Yeah, you round out a bunch of teams, find a spot for it in your farming plan to round out a bunch of teams. But these two characters right here, this is a GL cleanup right here and a Sith Empire Nightmare. And this right here is a GL killer. And so these two right here, I would say directly after Executor, and then the rest could probably wait until after you finish Ray. Especially because Starkiller, technically you only need a Omicron, and then you can put the Zetas on if you need to. Obviously they're going to be great, but technically you can start getting him really viable with just the Omicron. So he'll be improving grounds this round. Dude, I am a huge Trench fan. The problem is the disconnect between I'm a Trench fan and Trench is garbage. Like, I love Trench as a character. Hey, really quick, Freelorn, we'll actually check on your question right now, because I don't actually know the answer to that question. So let's take a look. Okay, so that page... Okay. We can actually just check in game. Hold on. It'll actually be easier in game because then I can check without it saying stuff. No, I didn't want to press that. I wanted to get rid of mods. Yeah, sadly, Swago, you are exactly correct. Yeah, I think that dropping an Omicron off of Malgus is not a bad idea. I just want to check what his different ones are really quick so I can suggest which one I would drop. Definitely want Korban's Legacy. Definitely want his leader. Yeah, so drop Deprived Senses for now. Like, yes, it's great, but it's not technically necessary. And so get his unique and his leader ability, because that's the powerhouse that causes things to just fall apart. And then use that Omicron on Starkiller. I definitely think that's something you could do, 100%. That'll give you 2 viable teams instead of 1. Yeah. Oh, this is my account. I'm like, Keller and Beck. I didn't see a Keller and Beck in your account. This is my account. That's right. I'm crazy. I'm sorry. Chunk of text and said yes. So that one wasn't so much because I just looked at the chunk of text and said yes. It was because I've read his leadership before. And so I was like, yes, that is... I knew that the leader was something that you always wanted, but I just had to check what the unique in the other one was. And so... anyways, I'm gonna call it there. I did promise my roommate I'd take him to dinner here, and it is like 9 p.m. at this point where I'm at. So Zach, thank you for coming, but we're not going to get to your account today. I am streaming on Sunday. We will do more roster reviews on then. Hit me up then and I will get to you. But thank you guys so much for coming. I'm sorry for the brutal Grand Arena we went through. Thanks for suffering through that with me. Hopefully, let's take a look at what Sunday will bring us. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you there, Swago. We better see you. So let's take a look at kind of who we're going up against. So currently we are sitting here with 0 wins, so it's going to be one of these two. So let's take a look at what we got against us. Okay, so either 7 GLs. Oh gosh, and how many capital ships does he have? 2. Okay, 7 GLs and 2 capital ships that I have counters for. This guy should not be in Kyber 4. Or 1, 2, and almost 3. He's not quite there at Leviathan, but he's got 2 that I have a counter for, and 5 GLs. So most likely this is who we're gonna face. So that looks doable at least. That guy's in Kyber 3, yeah, but we were all in Kyber 4 when we started. For some reason, even when all of us lost, we all went up by a rank to Kyber 3. I'm not sure why, but all of us went up a rank to Kyber 3 when we all lost last time. Yeah, no problem, Skodal. Zach, good to see both of you. Yeah, it's really weird, so we'll go. I also got some people in my Discord that were saying the same thing, that they lost and then got promoted. And so I don't know if it's just part of the Kyber Squish thing that they're doing right now, because they said they're rolling it out over weeks period and not just immediately. So that's probably what it has to do with. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and keep an eye out. I might be dropping a video to help some of you with the Endor escalation event that's happening here soon. Just because I have some gameplay from when it came around on Christmas Day. And so I'll probably be making that into a video here later tonight. But I will see you guys on Sunday. You guys have a great night.